welcome you phenomenal Bills fans. Thank you for joining the show today. How are y'all feeling? I want to ask that question. How art thou feeling today? I think that you should be feeling great. We got two of those letters called W's in 5 days. And next we got the Patriots this Thursday, which we're going to go kick that ass. And on our way there, we have a story to cover. And what is it? It's about a little it's about a guy you guys might have heard of, you might not have heard of. He's not very well known, but his initials are OBJ. Odell Beckham Jr. on the flights, making moves, getting kicked off the plane for taking sleeping pills and sleeping on the plane. What a bunch of assholes they are. I can tell you one thing, though, right now. You do that in Buffalo, you know who's going to have your back? Bills Mafia. That's one thing great about joining Buffalo. We are in Buffalo. We're not a huge city. You're not going to be distracted by strip clubs, booze, bars, and DUIs, getting in trouble with crazy people you don't even know. It's a great neighborhood city where people live there for the Bills, so they live for you. They live for the team. And you can compare that to going to Dallas. Okay. Dallas is the first team on OBJ's list, and he's already visited them. And now let me ask OBJ a question. We got to find out who the man really is. So if you go to Dallas, you're going to be living in a fishbowl. You think times are tough now and you can't escape a camera? Go down to Hollywood Central, sit out and butt naked and say, I'm OBJ. I'm in Dallas now. You're going to get so much media attention. It can ruin the entire team's season. It can distract, and it's definitely going to put a damper on OBJ's life for sure. You could do that, which, I mean, it's hard for me to say, like, join the Dallas Cowboys. Number one, 80% of the country hates the Dallas Cowboys. 80% of this country, probably more, hates the Dallas Cowboys. And 50% of their own fans hate the Cowboys and are bitching about them. So you're going to be throwing your famous ass self into a toxic environment where you're just like a snow globe. Everybody's shaking you, shake, shake, shake. And you're just in there like, God damn, get all these cameras away from me. Can't I just play the game? No, you cannot do that in Dallas. So OBJ, if you go to Dallas, man, you're going there to showboat. You're going there for the media attention. And I'll give Dallas credit. They have a really damn good team. They do. And they could win the Super Bowl. They're up there. OBJ would be one of the key factors to help them win a Super Bowl. But really, if you want to come win a Super Bowl, you go to Buffalo. You just go to Buffalo. Next on OBJ's list is the New York Giants. And what he's doing with the New York Giants is he's just going there to pay his respects to the New York Giants. He's definitely not going to go to the New York Giants. If he wants to win a Super Bowl, that's not where he wants to go. And the man wants to win another Super Bowl. He wants to do what Von Miller did. And one of my best girlfriends, her name's Carissa. And she's a huge Giants fan. She's up here with all us and our fandom, except she's Giants. And now she's always rooting for the Bills, too. Love her. And she's a huge OBJ fan. She was like, oh, my God, if he goes to the Bills, I hope he goes to the Bills. If he goes to the Bills, I'm going to get an OBJ Bills jersey. You know how cool that would be? OBJ has a ton of fans from around who aren't. He's just one of the most popular athletes in the country. People will be getting that jersey if it's a Buffalo Bills jersey. So compare Carissa, who's a New York Giants fan, loving OBJ and getting that Bills jersey, versus OBJ going to Dallas. God dang, man. If OBJ likes the New York Giants so much that he's visiting them to pay respects and say, hey, man, I'll at least give you guys a shot, that means he cares about the Giants. That means he cares about their fan base. So why in the hell, if you care about them and you care about your legacy, go to your most hated rival, the Dallas Cowboys? That would be a horrible look for OBJ. It'd make him look bad. It would kind of make him look petty, and it would make it look like he's attention seeking. And I don't think he wants to do that. That's just another, that's another reason that Buffalo is a better place for him to go. What happens to these controversial figures when they get inside Buffalo? You have a diehard, loyal fan base that's going to protect you. We're going to put the armor on you. We're going to, as soon as somebody starts talking crap or you mess up, you fall asleep on an airplane, you know who's going to be there to defend you? Bills Mafia. Super. And she even asked Von Miller, you want to get that Bills Mafia, that Buffalo Bills fan base experience in your life. And this really lines up good for OBJ. I mean, think about it. We would love to have him, obviously, but OBJ would be lucky, absolutely blessed with luck to be able to come play for the Buffalo Bills. He's just going to get injured last year, slide right in the last quarter of the season, and then have a run to the Super Bowl? Yeah, buddy, that's what you get. It's legitimately a blessing in disguise this entire season you haven't been playing. Because let me tell you why. Number one, the man himself, Spider-Man, Batman, whatever you want to call him, his name is Stephon Diggs. That guy is the S-plus player, best receiver in the NFL, and he's putting up the numbers to show it. Why? Defenses have to double team him, or they double team him all the time. No matter how hard you try, OBJ, you are not going to be able to outduel Stephon Diggs and become the number one on this team. That's not going to happen. But that's not what you want to do. You want to go to a team who has a monster number one wide receiver who gets the double teams so that you can be over there, our wide receiver two, with a man-on-man coverage and having more opportunities, not getting double teamed, and not getting swamped like you would be in Dallas. You go to Dallas, you're going to be 1A or 1B their receivers and get double teamed. And we can't forget about this either, my people. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. It goes like this. Share, comment, like, and subscribe, baby. Share this on Twitter. Please get the word out. But it goes a little something like this. You got a dude, your initials are OBJ, but we also got J.A., number 17. You heard of him? Best quarterback in the NFL. Most dynamic, biggest, strongest, can win the game on his own, can throw 69-yard passes after he just freaking put a tear in his elbow. That's the quarterback you want to play with. You want to play with the guy who has to be defended up front and has a spy on him, getting less defenders on you. You want to play with a guy like Josh Allen who has the accuracy, who has the arm strength to throw you the balls, which you're great at growing up and getting. Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones, they're no Josh Allens. They are no Josh Allens. Damn, I mean, him, Josh Allen, OBJ, Stephon Diggs. That's a great combination that needs to be put into gear. The experience you have with Buffalo Bills fans, reuniting with Von Miller, and getting a Super Bowl with Von Miller with the Buffalo Bills is like any Super Bowl team in the league. You know Dallas has already had a Super Bowl. You know the Giants have already had a Super Bowl. You know who hasn't had one? We have not had one. Let me tell you what. If you're OBJ and you sign with the Buffalo Bills and our fool asses, our wild asses, our phenomenal team goes out and gets a Super Bowl, our first one in the history of our franchise, dude, you're going to be put on Mount Everest, whether you deserve it or not. You're going to be enshrined, dude. You're going to be memorialized. It's going to add to your legacy that lasts forever. That's something that cannot be done with the Giants, and it cannot be done with damn sure it can't be done with the Cowboys. It's a perfect time to slide right on in. And let's think about this. Look at the freaking Miami Dolphins. Look at the Miami Dolphins. What have those fools done with two A+ receivers? They've turned Tua into fucking mini god, whoever the hell he is. I don't know where this little dude come from. He sucked last year. He sucked the year before, and he couldn't complete anything. You give him two outstanding receivers, and look what he's doing. What happens? What happens if you do that to Josh Allen? You give him two superstar receivers, and we can open up the floodgates the same way he's doing. The only downside that could happen is it seems like OBJ wants a multi-year contract. Of course he wants a multi-year deal. That's one thing that Brandon Beane, Brandon Beane is all about those 1 year prove it or lose it contracts. And if OBJ is asking for an outlandish amount of money, he's not going to do it. But Buffalo is such a perfect destination for him to go. He should say, F the money, dude. What do you need an extra $5 million for? Extra 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8. Who even knows what that means? Would you not trade a Super Bowl trophy with the Buffalo Bills, their first one ever, being memorialized and having a legacy attached to your name? Would you not trade a Super Bowl like that for $5 million? I sure would. I damn sure would. F the money. You ain't going to spend all that anyways. I'm sure you already got $30 million in the bank. Totally perfect. It's set up really good for him. I think that, damn, guys, I think that this could happen. The stats for OBJ in his games versus the Bengals were number one versus the Cardinals, 4 receptions, 54 yards, and 1 touchdown. Tampa Bay, next game in the playoffs on their road to the Super Bowl, 6 receptions, 69 yards. Third game versus the 49ers who have a great defense. 9 receptions, 113 yards. And finally, the Bengals in the Super Bowl. 2 receptions for 52 yards and a touchdown. Everybody is saying he was on his way to be MVP before that injury happened in the Super Bowl. That's the type of talent we want on this squad. That's the type of talent we can get. It's right out there. It's being served up. Let's go get it. Let's go get OBJ, dog. We can make it happen. It's up to Brandon Beane. It's up to OBJ. But it can happen, guys. Boys and girls, I think it's going to. Because God, who in God's name would want to play with Dallas if you're OBJ? That's the last place you want to play. Come play for the Buffalo Bills and get that first Super Bowl trophy with this, bro. Let's effing do it. Okay, phenomenal Bills fans. I'm sweating over here. It's hot as hell, but I'm loving every second of it. What we do around here is you guys push that comment section. Let me know what you think. Push the share button and let other people know what's going on over here. Every time somebody shares a video on Twitter, I get so many views. The video before last had 2,000 views, which was one of my highest ones. And third, like it and then push that subscribe button, my beautiful people. Alrighty, I hate to have to go, but I am out of here. Go Bills!